Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a happy Monday. I'm having a good one. I wanted to get my podcast in. We're supposed to be having some bad storms, so I hope everybody will be safe. Um, also, I wanted to let you know today's the last day of our Mother's Day sale. Let me put that up real quick. So be sure you check it out at ronashealthystuff.com. That's a really good bundle for $99. And of course, your mother is worth it. So y'all should check that out. But we're supposed to be getting some storms I just saw on the radar. So hopefully it won't be bad. But if it is, Libby will crawl up here behind me. So I better move my stuff. But I hope everybody's doing good today. Let me see here. I wanted to play something for you because I can't. Oops, about dropped my. Oh, hi, Victoria. Happy Monday to you too, darling. I'm going to play something here I found, Victoria, when I was watching LT, and we know it just really kind of upset me because I've even bragged about Walter Cronkite when I was growing up, how he was always honest and how he'd be spinning his grave if he knew about some of the way some of the broadcasters were doing now. Well, let me see if I can find it here. And I found out something about him that just really broke my heart. Hold on if I can find it.
That's how they work. And so we wonder about the media sometimes, right? And you guys remember old Walter Cronkite? Well, he reported the fake news from 50s to 70s. A lot of folks probably think he's so wonderful. Who knows? But check out what he says about the God that he worships at the very end of this clip. World government is the structure necessary for global justice. So he's calling for world government. He's just a news reporter, but they're listening to him as if he's some politician that's spouting out information that we all need. Well, we know we don't want world government. I'm in a position to speak my mind, and by God, I'm going to do it. First, we Americans are going to have to yield up some of our sovereignty. That's going to be, to many, a bitter pill. Today, we must develop federal structures on a global level to deal with world problems. We need a system of enforceable world law, a democratic federal world government. Most important, we should sign and ratify the Treaty for a Permanent International Criminal Court. Pat Robertson has written in a book a few years ago that we should have a world government, but only when the Messiah arrives. He wrote, and literally, any attempt to achieve world order before that time must be the work of the devil. Well, join me. I'm glad to sit here at the right hand of Satan. He's glad to sit here at the right hand of Satan.
Now, how about that? That broke my heart. I'm telling you guys. I mean, I watched him from the time I was little, the moon shots, walking on the moon, and, the Kennedy assassination. Of course, I was 3 then, but I remember about it. But I just was so shocked when I saw that. Lord have mercy. I know, right? I thought Walter Cronkite was the salt of the earth. And this has been going on for ages. He worshipped Satan. Lord, that's so upsetting. We've got to pray, people. Hard for our country and earth. It's okay, Libby. It's just a storm. You want up here, it's okay. It's just thunder, baby. The storm's here, I think. But anyway, I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was just watching LT like I do. I think there's about one of his I've missed in the last since I found out about him, and I was watching that and I thought, It's okay, sweetie. And I thought, oh my gosh, I thought he's going to make fun of Walter Cronkite, and I was starting to get upset. And then I heard what he said. Oh my gosh. Well, see, back then, I don't know your age, but I'm 60. But yeah, we just had like two channels to start with, NBC and CBS. And I think he was on CBS, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness. And the whole family thought he was the salt of the earth. Lord have mercy. And to hear that, oh my goodness. I want to show Mama. I, I just can't believe it. Doggone him. Hmm, he's not spending in his grave. He's trying to dodge flames right now where he's at. Doggone him. I tell you. That was just a shock for me. I thought I was, you know, had learned, well, I have learned a lot of what's going on, but boy, that was just huge. And I thought, I don't know, didn't know how to upload the video onto this. It says to upload it from MP4 player or something, and I don't have one of those, so it wouldn't let me upload it. So I thought, I'll just hold it in front of it. Country girl knows how to do stuff, don't we? You're from the country too, Victoria. But anyway, that was shocking. I hope y'all don't get these storms. Let's see here, darling. Looks like they're all bad. Yeah. Oh, you're 55. I'm 60. You'll be 56 in July. Weather, and they were wrong most of the time. Yeah, that's the way they were here too. The weather was a big thing, and I don't even watch it now. I don't watch TV at all unless Mama's got something special to show me, And Lord have mercy. I can't believe that. We got suckered in from when I was little. I just had no idea. But who was it I was watching? Oh, yeah, Scott McKay, the Patriots Street Fighter. Yeah. Pardon me. He was talking about, I wish I remember the correct terminology he used, but you've probably heard it and know what I'm talking about, Victoria. But like when that Lucifer is beaten down and all these people are conquered, because there's not that many of them compared to us, the Christians, and everybody else that's against Satan, that there'll be a different, like, ascension, a different golden age or something. It just sounded beautiful. We would get all ready and take a bus to the beach, and then we would get caught in a bad thunderstorm. Yeah, bless your heart. Oh dear. Am I still here? I'm sorry. Did y'all hear me say crap? I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I got to remind Mommy I'm doing my podcast. Hold on. I didn't say crap because of her, because I pushed the wrong button. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Here it's because of the mountains, it's hard for them to predict it. Excuse me. But let's see. Tune into Scott. Yeah. I'm your Patriot Street Fighter. I started with Scott McKay, still tuning every day. I don't like I've started listening to him. I found him. I found him, and then it was somebody else making money off of him by putting his channel on YouTube. I noticed there's a lot of commercials on it, and then I got looking, and it was a whole nother person that was putting Scott's broadcast up, and then I heard him say what his main website was, so I went to that. And he said, I'm so sorry, my voice. He said that people make money off of him by broadcasting his podcasts. And that's not nice, is it? I don't like that. But anyway, I like Scott. I like his message. He's straight and to the point. And I saw him at that health and wellness thing they did in Tulsa, and he didn't even look like himself, did he? He had on a suit and didn't have his hat on turned backwards or his glasses, and he didn't look like the Patriot Street Fighter, but he had that tomahawk. But I started following him on, Lord, I can't think all these. I can't think what it's called. It's not Twitter, but it's another thing that I'm not just now learning about. But I'm going to keep up with him. But he was talking about, that we'd get that evil off the earth and it would bring on a new age, like, well, they keep talking about being biblical. And I'm beginning to understand what they're talking about. Just imagine all that evil being abolished off the earth. No, he didn't look like himself. Lord, he's in a suit and his hair and everything. I thought that. And if he hadn't have spoken, and the way he does his mouth, I would have thought, who are they calling the Patriot Street Fighter? That's not him. But yeah, he says he looks different out in public for a reason. I guess he's got to watch out too for safety reasons. He tells the truth. So, but I like him a lot. And I'm going to start, shoot, I can't seem like it starts with a T. I can't think what it's called. See if it's on my phone. I'm just not good at all this. No, it's not. Oh, well, I don't know what it is. Anyway, I know how to follow him. It's on my iPad. But it will be good. It will make a difference in the energy of the earth when all that Luciferian energy is gone and put where it belongs. Telegram. Thank you. Oh, you help me all the time. Oh, Lord, thank you. Telegram. Yes, I download that to my iPad and I watch him. Keep up with him on that. But that's, I'm just learning about all this different energy. But it makes sense when you think about it. And it's been going on for so long. We just didn't realize it growing up and everything. And now a lot of people still don't realize it and they're going to get their eyes open. I'm so sorry, y'all. I wish I could get my voice back. Oh, yeah, that's true. We need to help each other and love one another. I'm a big believer in that, honey. I think we're put here to help each other. And I'm sending out love and a big hug to you and everybody out there. Thank you. But that's funny. It will make such a huge difference on this earth when all that evil is gone, like it speaks in the Bible. So I'm still reading I'm in Psalms now. That's my favorite book. So I'm doing that read a Bible in a year. I know I told you that before, but I'm enjoying that book. I always used to go to that when I was troubled. Oh, I know, me too, honey. I didn't either. And we're so busy with our lives, I was really busy back when I was, married, had a lot going on there. And then even after that, I was working 2 jobs a lot of times. And you just keep your head down and work and do what you got to do. And you just turn on the TV and you had no reason not to believe them. But now that we're finding out this stuff, it's just mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. And the ones that's telling the truth are in danger. I worry about John Michael Chambers and James Grundvig. Oh, I love them too. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So you had 4 children. Yeah. See, I didn't have any children, but I was just busy with life and my job, and everybody was, you know. Yeah. It's just a big shocker. Uh, yeah, and keeping them safe. Yeah, exactly. And when we felt safe growing up, we used to uh, live, and of course we lived in a nice neighborhood. It was out in the country to start with, and then it started getting, our road was just a little old. It was paved, but it was like so narrow. And then, of course, as years passed, it got more and more. It finally got into the city. Excuse me. Trying to wake up or too busy to notice. Oh, yeah, that's part of the trouble. Oh, 5 children. I beg your pardon. 11 grandchildren. Well, bless your heart. You are very blessed, honey. You're very blessed. That's wonderful. Do they all live up around Chicago? But we just would go from yard to yard, by ourselves, and play with the different kids in the neighborhood. And we had like 2.5 acres of land. We'd go up and play. Daddy built us a tree house and put a basketball goal up for us. And me and I have 2 older brothers, and we'd play football and just roam all over up there, the hill, we called it. And we never worried about safety because you just didn't hear of that. Oh, he's well, bless your heart. You must be a very good, kind hearted person. It's good. I'm so glad we met. If it's like this, that's wonderful, darling. That speaks well of you and your heart. But we never worried about it on Halloween. We just thought of it as a, fun candy, and wear them false faces with the little thin strap, rubber band like strap. And that's about all our costume was. And my oldest brother would have the flashlight, and we'd just go through our neighborhood, and there wasn't any danger, nothing to worry about. And boy, times changed pretty quick. Oh, he doesn't want to go to Florida. Well, I understand that. Oh, yeah, if they all live in the area, that'd be hard, wouldn't it? Especially with the travel and everything the way it is now. But growing up, we had to watch the children constantly. Oh, I bet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's different. I don't know what it's like in a big city. I sound like a little country mouse, and that's okay. But I have visited a couple of them uh, back before 9/11, where they have to handle you and everything. At TSA checks you. I couldn't handle that part, much less anything else right now. I couldn't stand that with what I had been through prior in my life. But I went to Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth for a thing when I sold jewelry years ago, and uh, went to Dallas, but I didn't get to see the city. All I saw was the sidewalk and the bus and the big convention area. But it was okay. But we didn't get to explore any. And then I went to let me see. Right, allowed to go outside and play. Lives across the street from a park. Well, honey, I tell you what. things are different in a big city. I got to go to Oklahoma City uh, in 2000. I'd mentioned that before, I believe, and but I thought, it was nice. We ate at a nice restaurant and uh, went to see the memorial. And oh my goodness, I felt so many vibrations from that memorial. All those granite chairs from the children and the grown-ups. They got the small chairs for the each child that died, and the larger chairs for the adults. And that, boy, that was very moving. And part of the corner is still of the building is still up, and that survivor tree is still there. And they left the graffiti. Well, it can't really be called graffiti, but it's where they were painting. If they need help or something on that wall behind that tree, they left all that up. It was very moving. Oh, really? Even when you was a kid? I know you hear a lot of killings up in Chicago. I treasured the summer. Go back down home to Kentucky. Boy, I bet you did. Boy, that's a lot different. I have no desire to live in a big city at all. I just no, thank you. But I'm glad you made it. And just got to have faith. Pray, pray, pray. I'll keep you in my prayers and your family. And yeah, that's what it was here, honey. That was just wonderful. We just come home in time for meals, during the summer, and uh, it was wonderful. We just go across several houses away to visit, and Mama didn't worry because there's no need to. Beverly, hi Beverly, are you a country girl? I guess. I guess growing up here was what made me tell. Oh, yeah, I guess so, honey. Where are you from, Beverly? I like that I'm from the South and grew up country. Uh, what I've been through has toughened me up. I may not seem like it, but yeah, growing up in a city, that would be kind of scary. Indiana. Oh, okay. There's a lot of farms in Indiana. I have been through there. Champaign, Indiana. I went there once. I forgot and visited there. Or is that Champaign, Illinois? Champaign, Illinois. Warsaw, Indiana. That's the two places there I visited. There was a lot of cornfields, and I noticed that when we went through. And I've been to Columbus, Ohio. Outside of it, my uncle lived up there, and I still have my cousin lives up there. Yeah, it sure has, honey. More than you realize. I tell you what, more than you realize till you look back on everything you've been through. And yeah, I am tough, and I own that now. And I'm very thankful because the Lord helped me. And we are neighbors. Oh, you and Beverly. Oh, cool. Indiana and Illinois. Champaign. Have you been to Champaign, Illinois? I went there years ago. It was before I was married. I remember it come a terrible storm. I was terrified. But we're getting one now, but it's not bad. It was thunder. It's just raining right now. Libby settled down. She usually she gets up behind me. There she is. But usually she'll climb up behind me on my shoulders when it starts thundering. So it didn't last long. I think it was bad other places, though. You are tough. That's good, honey. We have to be tough these days. Urbana College for my older sister in Champaign. Okay. No, Warsaw. Anyway, I'm confused. Have you been to Warsaw, Indiana? I've been both places. But I just remember the storms and the flat land and the pretty farms, lots and lots of farms. I like that. It's good to be tough, honey, these days. You just never know, honey. I guess Betty is out. I don't know if it's storming at her place or not. Champaign, Illinois. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I remember it being flat and, you know, it was nice. Can't remember much about it, but the lots and lots of farms and cornfields and I don't know what and all when we was driving through there. Beverly gun here. You have a gun. Okay. Is that what you meant? Protect yourself. Had to be tough to survive here. Yeah, I bet. Locked and loaded here too. Well, good for y'all. That's funny. It's a shame, but that's what we got to do these days. It's getting serious about, you know, what they're trying to take away from us, but I don't think it'll get that far. I really don't. Your husband has one. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good, honey. It's your right. And thank goodness. I just hope it don't go much farther before we get things straightened out. I understand a lot of people are doing things at the local level, like General Flynn has been going around trying to get people to, and Linwood and different people. And I like them. And Gene Ho, I like him too on American Media Periscope. He's got a show there too. And they've been inspiring people to go to their school boards, and they've been doing it. I've been seeing it on different ones of these podcasts of the actual digital warriors. One place, I forgot which state, of course, with my memory, but all his brothers have guns too. Well, that's good. We need to take care of each other. You don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully it won't come to that. But I know in one place, the school board decided that they were going to continue the mask mandate for the children, even though in that state the mask mandate had been lifted. And I think about 200 parents showed up at the school board meeting and just told them all that they were voted out, and because they would not lift the mask mandate, and so they just voted them in a new school board right there, and that did my heart good because they were making them children suffer. So they got that taken care of. Yeah, yeah. God bless them, Lord, what they've been through, and the people that's letting them. Well, anyway, don't get me on my. Oh, and what's been happening to them underground. Yeah, and we never knew, right under our feet, darling. I just pray, pray, pray. But they are rescuing them. That Tim Ballard, Victoria helped me with the last name before, uh, has been rescued. He's rescued over 3,000 children through that Operation Underground Railroad. of the sex trafficked children and the ones that the Luciferians have and doing all that. Well, we just won't go into that, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just terrible, terrible. We had no clue. And I worked at the police department for 25 years. I didn't know that there was underground tunnels with. That's where the children would just go missing into thin air. And it's no wonder. Lord have mercy. But I was the secretary. I wasn't an officer. But still, I don't think they knew about that. I hope there's not any of those tunnels around here. I saw a map briefly on one of the podcasts somebody had. It showed all the tunnels that where they were keeping them all across this country. Of course, they're all over the world. Oh, yeah, me too, honey. I've been praying a lot. We need to keep praying for our country and for the children and the military that's rescuing them. Can you imagine what they're seeing and what they're going to go through? They talked about getting special help for the children, of course, and for the military on what they saw, because I'm sure it's unlike anything they've ever experienced. And I hate it, but I'm just thankful that it's finally come to light, and they need our constant prayers for strength, and fortitude and intestinal fortitude to carry out what they need to do to rescue the children. Because I'd say it's a nightmare. And some of them go down miles in the earth. I just was shocked when I started. I watched the different digital warriors, and you learn different stuff on different ones. But T-shirts underground. Oh, yeah. What's underground? Well, what are the tunnels from? I think Patriot Street Fighter has those. What are the tunnels? Yeah. And those with the building blocks of the children, save the children. I'd like to have one of those. Oh, Lord have mercy, really? Gangster tunnels. Ooh, y'all did have gangsters in Chicago. Well, apparently everybody did. We didn't realize it, but Lord have mercy. I thank the Lord you stayed away from them. Now, gangsters were unbelievable, but they still exist, evidently. Evidently, they still exist, just in a different form. So I bet they used those tunnels too. But I saw where they'd filled in the ones out of the White House. I hope it's true. I've heard different reports about that. You just have to hope that is true. And they filled them in with something. They said one time it was going to, rescue all the children and then set off neutron bombs where it wouldn't radiate, radiation wouldn't bother anybody above ground. So I've heard that on one of the digital warriors a while back. So that's funny. It's going to change. Things will be so much better once all this comes to light, and we won't have that to contend with. Be a lot of children in need of help. We did when we went to Kentucky. All the kids would ask me if I had a gun. I was like 10 years old. Oh my gosh, how funny! People here in Chicago, they think they're gangsters. They thought you was a gangster, Victoria. Let's see, Beverly found. Oh yeah, are those land fish? Is what they call them? I've seen those. I never have been out hunting. Of course, I'm not able right now physically to, and I'd be afraid to go in the woods right now. Those land fish mushrooms, is that what they are? They say they're good. I have a friend that likes them. Well, I think several of my friends like them, but we used to hunt mountain tea berries, mountain tea, and chew the leaves, make bring some home. I think we bring it home, make tea out of it. But I love mountain tea. But Victoria the gangster, that's funny. How do you fix those? Do you fry them? The mushrooms, Beverly. Oh, they're better than steak. See, I've never tried them. I'm missing out. My goodness. Have to cut out soon to pick up our youngest dog. She's been, oh, bless its heart. Yes, honey. You go take care of your baby. She'll be fine. She'll just, Lord love her. I understand. I've enjoyed talking to you, dear. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Better than steak. Well, that's funny. I've missed out. I'll have to ask Mom if she's ever eaten any of them. Because she grew up in West Virginia in the mountains. And they hunted ginseng. I don't know if she'd ever been ginsenging or not, but her her kinfolk did. Her grandpa butterfly. Oh lordy, that sounds wonderful. I love mushrooms. Anyway, but they say they're special. Hmm. Making my mouth water. Oh, but I don't know. They get them around here. I guess in Cherokee Forest, they probably have them. Oh, love and virtual hugs to you too, honey. Thank you very much. You be careful. Go and pick up your baby. Hope she'll be all right. That's a good thing to do. We hate to have to put them through it, but it's it's the responsible thing to do. Good for them. It's supposed to save them from a lot of trouble, health wise. Excuse me. But did you ever go ginsenging there, Beverly? Do y'all have that? And mountain tea berries? Mm, yum, yum. I saw a picture of those mushrooms laying fish on Facebook. Yes, you too, honey. It's real nice visiting with you, uh, Beverly. Thank you. If you would hit subscribe on my YouTube channel, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to build it up. Thank you, darling. Whoops. Where'd you go? Oh, three dogs are boys. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, you had to do that. That's good. Bless your heart. Well, it's good talking to you, Beverly, and be careful, Victoria. But I guess I will be getting off here, but I just wanted to say hi and hope everybody has a happy Monday. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I'm sending out love and hugs. And also, remember, this is the last day of the Mother's Day sale. And go to ronashealthystuff.com and go to the HempWorks, and you'll find the Mother's Day bundle. It's a real good value, and your mother's worth it. Okay. Oh, precious. You're so sweet, Victoria. Okay. Well, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, and God bless y'all. Bye bye.